The city, Trojan Tech, day, future. Bremers is handing in a large amount of paper to a serious-looking adjudicator as other students leave an exam. When he leaves the room, he is tackled by Janos Blake. But we realise it is a friendly tackle, really quickly.
So, how do you think you did?
I can never be sure.
Oh, Brammers, you passed. You always do.
Bremers is quite humble as they walk away from the room and into a main city area. The city bustles with a variety of people. A female robotic voice can be heard in the distance, reminding the inhabitants of the rules and the faction who owns it. The soldiers of the tech army can be seen mulling over different bits of tech they have found in the wasteland. Bremers finds that strange.
I didn't know the tech army was scheduled to patrol today.
Last minute mission. They found the most peculiar thing, but don't worry, I claimed it for you.
You shouldn't have. I've got more than enough implants to last me in battle, should I ever see such a thing. You should let the newer members have the salvage tech.
I don't remember ever using the word tech.
What is it?
You'll have to wait and see.
Janos, what is it? A weapon?
You could say that.
Janos leads Bremers towards the medical centre, eager to show him the surprise. Cut to, interior, the city, medical centre, day, future. The very first time Bremers ever lays eyes on Syntax is through the window of the medical centre, laid out on the hospital bed. She is beautiful. He is instantly mesmerised by her.
Who is she?
You tell me.
Bremers studies her.
A girl, pre-cryo age. No more than mid-20s?
And her afterlife age.
Well, she's not new.
No, she's not. Come, take a closer look.
They go through the door and walk towards Syntax. Her upgraded implants easily noticeable on her body.
Are those defense implants?
They're not standard faction grade, that's for sure. Can't remove them either.
Illegal upgrades. Interesting. You can ask her more about the source when she wakes up.
You ask her. She's yours.
Bremers is floored by the news.
But I have not even passed the exam yet.
You passed, Brammers. Not only are you the smartest student we've ever had, but I pulled some strings for you with this one. Kira wants you to be a master as soon as possible, and this girl is your charge.
Orders from upstairs? Are you kidding me?
You're looking right at her new. You're looking at her new right-hand man.
Bremers throws himself at Janos for an excited, celebratory hug. The two men embrace like brothers, both happy for each other. After the hug, Bremers steps forward and affectionately takes Syntax's hand.
Everything's gonna be okay. I'll be right here when you wake up.
Syntax's face begins to look troubled, as though she is dreaming. Over this, we hear voices from the past, screaming, shouting, a place being ransacked. The gang from the past is being dragged from HQ. The main voice we hear over all this is Stephen's voice as he bridges the gap between his past and present self.
Wake up! Cyan, please, wake up!
Kai, voiceover. They're going to get in, Stephen. Tristan, voiceover. Kai, we need backup. Send the message.
We need you, Cyan, please! Wake up!
As Syntax grasps and sits up straight, we realise that Syntax and Cyan are the same person. Department of Defence, night, present day. Cyan gasps from her dream. Cyan is in a dark, unmarked room. She climbs off the bed she was laid on and begins to look around. Suddenly a large screen turns on. The man from the end of season 1 appears on it, looking very businesslike and stern.
Who are you?
My name is Sam. I've been hired by your father for this assessment.
What assessment?
Your assessment, Zion. He is very disappointed with you.
Where's my team?
I'm glad you asked.
Sam presses a remote control button, and on each surrounding wall a new screen turns on, showing Cyan a live feed into several rooms where her friends are being held.
Where are we?
At your father's workplace. The Department of Defense is the only place we could administer our tests.
If you touch one hair on their heads.
We are very We are way past threats now, Cyan. The examination has already begun. Be careful, or you will fail.
What do I have to do?
Just watch.
We zoom into one of the rooms via the screen. Stephen is sat in a chair connected to some wires. On his arm is a strange contraption with flickering numbers and symbols, which he seems to be focused on. Heather is stood chained inside a large see-through tank.
Why are we always together?
I suspect they seek to make things as difficult as possible.
Lifts, alleyways, and now here.
I asked you never to mention that. Now be quiet.
What's the matter?
What's a matter? Have you seen you and me? This thing doesn't make any sense.
What is it?
If I knew that, just please be quiet for a moment. I don't know how much time I have to solve this.
Suddenly an alarm sounds. Stephen gets several volts of electricity sent through his body. It looks like it's extremely painful. Water pours into Heather's tank up to her ankles. She screams out of shock and then notices Stephen's torture.
Stephen!
The volts stop as we return to Cyan in the other room. The water in Heather's tank continues to pour slowly, raising the water level at an agonizing pace.
Stop it!
Tell me about the dream, Cyan.
Cyan is distracted and worried about her team.
Dreams? What dreams?
Now don't play games. The dreams that you were recruited to collect. The information from the future. Your reports have thinned of late.
I'm out there fighting. I'm sorry my paperwork isn't up to scratch, but I don't see you saving lives.
The dream, Cyan. Don't make me ask again.
It's moments only. They come and go.
Why?
I don't know.
Recruiting Tristan seemed to have quite an effect on you.
Sam indicates over to the other screen where Tristan and Lisa are being kept, and Cyan turns to watch them.
Tristan and Lisa are handcuffed together at the wrist with a medium-length chain. They're stood in a boxing ring. Both are still armed. Tristan with her katana and Lisa with small knives. Tristan stands firm, stoic, while Lisa tries everything to free herself from the cuff.
Why are you just standing there?
Conserve your energy, Lisa.
Lisa mocks Tristan's voice.
Conserve your energy. Can you hear yourself?
Tristan scans the darkness beyond the boxing ring. Lisa struggles with the cuff.
Don't you want to get out of here?
Stop moving around!
Hey, you're the one who said we had to stay here. If it were up to me, we'd be heading out the door.
Tristan is still looking into the darkness. She seems to sense something.
Oh, this is so frustrating. I just want to get out of here.
Lisa tries to pull Tristan along with her.
Stay still!
Tristan! There's nothing there!
Lisa takes her shoe off and throws it into the darkness. The shoe hits something, and then all of a sudden, a very large, scary-looking monster of a man steps forward, growling.
Great!
She pulls her sword from the sheath. The monster man approaches, and the three of them launch into a fight with him, all the while failing to cooperate as they are chained together. The monster brings his fist down just inches from Lisa's head, making a large hole in the floor. They're in danger.
What kind of tests are these? You're gonna get them all killed.
Do you think Tristan is somehow the key to the dreams?
No.
Then what?
I don't know. Have you asked my father? He made the machine that finds them. Shouldn't he know?
He wants you to figure it out for yourself. Who has suffered most from these dreams, Cyan?
They're not always dreams. Sometimes we see things, images sent back from the future. Kai was the first one to...
Cyan panics and looks for the screen with Kai on it.